Hello everyone and welcome to Podcast Assembled. Tonight, I'm joined by future victims here. We have Oz from the Tavern Notice Board. We've got Kevin from Superhero Homies, along with Q from Superhero Homies, and to my left, Caleb Kitchens from Entertainment Evolved. I'm your host, Joe, and I'm with Suplexes and Microphones. Tonight, the Hot Ones Challenge, you see here in front of you, and I don't think they're ready.
Not a sponsor.
Are we ready? No.
We're about to find out. There was a lot of banter back and forth today about who was going to finish this thing. We're about to find out. I will not be participating. I will be asking the questions.
We needed one. You know, it's like one of the, like if you try mushrooms, you need like a sober person there.
Yeah, I'm your driver for tonight. Designated driver.
Good. When we start hallucinating, we know who to call. Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I think that Oz and I have quite the unfair advantage. You see,
That's a fair point.
We do come from a different cloth. We are built differently. I mean, some of you may know that Oz and we are part of the elite.
Oh my God!
Instant heat.
You know, I was wondering why
his was a little fresher. Yeah, I was about to say.
His was a little
fresher.
Yeah, he probably takes care of his better than I do.
Instant heat.
You guys coordinated outfits?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We'll see over the next hour if you can handle this heat.
Well, I feel bad. I feel like I, the old guy, didn't coordinate with someone because we got instant heat. We got 2 Deadpool references here. I'm over here in freaking Daredevil.
You got Daredevil.
I got Daredevil. That's cool.
You gotta be a Daredevil to do this.
And this is
gonna punish you.
Cool. There you go.
Hell's Kitchen, Devil, we're
We're fucking there.
Here we are.
Hell yeah.
So if you're a fan of podcasts, your favorite podcaster is about to get decimated. Everyone appears to be ready for some pain. First up, on the Hot Ones, we have the Hot Ones, the classic garlic Fresno edition. 1700 Scoville. We're taking you to Scoville. We're going to be the mayor of Scoville today. Supposedly, these guys can handle this first one just fine.
I actually really like this sauce.
And I'm going to begin asking some questions. As you know, we're all podcasters. The first question is, what made you want to start podcasting? And, little tag on, who is your dream guest to have on your podcast? I'm going to start with you, Q. Superhero Homie Q.
What made me want to start? A couple different things. One, I was a independent wrestler. I got hurt and I had a lot of downtime. And then I realized that I'm probably closer to the end of my in-ring career than the beginning. And there were always cool conversations that I would have with a lot of my friends, a lot of which are here. And they always had like a podcast kind of flair to them. So I thought it'd be really fun, really cool to have like a podcast centered around, you know, nerd stuff, superheroes, comic books, like that. And that was kind of the inception. And my dream guest, oh man, all of you.
Dream fulfilled.
Go to bed.
Is that it?
Yeah, then that's it.
I just want to say your traps still look ready for the ring, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Caleb, Entertainment Evolved.
Yeah, man. So Entertainment Evolved was kind of like, I mean, you know, I don't want to speak for Oz, but I think these two guys obviously were a big inspiration for probably both of us, because like. I always wanted to have, like, you know, kind of nerdy conversations in front of everyone. But you guys did the damn thing, right? I mean, you just damn did it, and you guys did such a good job with it. And I you know, one of the things was like, you guys can only cover so much, and you guys have the kind of the, I guess the cover on all the superhero stuff. But it's like, all of our interests go beyond that, right? Like we all love like video games. Like quite a few of us into wrestling or were, or even old school wrestling, and it's just like I have so many things I want to talk about that are outside of that genre. So it's like, let's fucking go. The dream guest, I'm gonna go ahead and steal it, is Kevin Feige, obviously. Maybe if he listens to the Ragnarok review, he might want to come on Entertainment Involved instead.
Kevin, superhero homies.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, my answer is going to be very similar to Q's because that's at that junction in life we had kind of like the exact same drive and the passion in order to start this because, like Q mentioned, we would also share these nerdy conversations, like just come home from the movie theater and we talk about the fucking movie and how it did and what it could have done better and all this. And it literally was just a conversation that unfolded, like any other daggum podcast. So it was just insanely fun and very natural to just say, hey, well, let's do the exact same thing, but with a mic, Yeah. Dream guest. So besides Scarlett Johansson, I know, right? Yeah. No shame in my game. Admittedly, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Hugh Jackman about his time as Wolverine.
That's nice.
Yeah, because hot damn, dude. Shout out to Hugh in case you get this. Thank you. Please come see the show.
Tavern Notice Board.
Very much like Caleb said, you guys were the inspiration to start with. Like I never really listened to podcasts. Like I didn't. Like I had no desire to. But like Q, you and I have had so many conversations on the road coming back from wrestling shows and all kinds of stuff like that, where we just would nerd out the whole time, and we like, why are we recording this? And I remember you telling me, hey man, I'm going to start this podcast up. I'm going to have you on as a guest. I'm like, that would be amazing. And I remember the first time I came on, the three of us were just like clicking the whole time, and it was so great. But when I got into I wanted to start my own because, like Caleb said, we have very vastly different interests. But like I've always been kind of like known as the D&D guy. We're all very big D&D players for the most part, and like. I know I kind of got obsessed with it a little bit. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to start a D&D podcast, and I definitely reached out to all of you guys to, help me out with that, and like, it's just been a dream. So leading into dream, I guess my dream guest for my podcast.
Matt Mercer and why?
is actually a toss-up between two. It would either be Matt Mercer or Brandon Lee Mulligan, which are two very popular DMs in the mainstream scene of Dungeons & Dragons, so...
Who does Brandon Mulligan go for? Which show?
The Dimension 20.
Oh, cool. I've seen that one. Yeah.
So what I'm realizing is I met all you guys too late in life because I would go watch a Marvel movie and I go home and like, that shit sucked. You know what? I'm looking in the mirror and have everybody talk to about it.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Just real quick, is it weird to the rest of us that do this all the time, like to not have like a headset?
Dude, it's so fucking weird.
It's so odd.
I don't know how to modulate my voice now.
Do you feel free though? Or...
No, not really. Yeah,
I feel too free. I feel like a chained dog that just got off the chain for the first time. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
Right. It's like how Spider-Man's things like focus his vision.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like
and also Alan Moore.
Yeah. Amen, dude. Amen.
I don't know that I want to talk to Alan Moore for 2 hours.
I would love that.
But it would be very
That'd be
entertaining.
fascinating. Yeah. You'd have to record it privately too, just be like, son of a bitch, where's your mind at? Yeah. That'd be a good one. Yeah.
Do a watch along of Watchmen.
You love that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Moving on to number 2, the Adobo Loco Island Wing Sauce, 5,500 Scoville heat units.
Smells good.
You guys take a bite. It should be islandy.
I don't love how fast it like cured to the chicken.
That's pretty good.
It is bonded
so
like
I like that sweet, man.
What
venom.
the heck?
It's bonded to it.
Pineapple in this bitch?
You like that?
It's good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's not spicy, it's sweet, yeah.
It's actually less spicy than the first one I did.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not even feeling the heat.
Like, honestly, if there was any one that you attempted to try, this would be it. It's sweet.
Honestly, yeah, it's very sweet.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me. Very interesting that you would say that though. So question 2, we're gonna start over here with Oz.
Oh, okay.
This is Caleb is an asshole question
Oh no. Oh no.
because he came up with this one.
I'm sure he did.
And we had a conversation about it. And
so sorry.
yeah. So you're gonna have to pick one of the following actors.
Oh.
You must lose the rest, meaning their entire body of work is gone.
Oh no.
You can only choose one.
Okay.
First up, Hugh Jackman. You mentioned him.
Ooh.
Robert Downey Jr. is number 2. Ian McKellen, number 3. Christian Bale, number 4. Leonardo DiCaprio, number 5. You can only keep one. I can repeat it if you want.
Caleb, you're an asshole. Oh God.
Fuck. Okay.
We lose all of them after that, right?
So yeah, you pick one, you get to keep everything they're in.
I got it. We all choose a different answer, and then we say one.
Everyone else gets deleted.
Yeah.
I guess. What the fuck? I'm gonna go Ian McKellen. Like,
You're keeping Ian McKellen.
keep
Okay.
Ian McKellen, yeah. Yep.
I didn't expect that. Which movie is your primary reason why?
Yeah.
All the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that at all. I mean, not to sound like a broken record, but I'm just gonna go with my same answer I just had. I mean, I'm gonna go Hugh Jackman. I mean, are you telling me I have to go in a universe where Logan wasn't a thing?
I just
Get the
want to
fuck
point
outta
out.
here.
I just want to point out that Ian McKellen's gone, sir.
Yeah.
Well, now everybody has the whole list.
No. If he wants to keep Hugh Jackman as Wolverine,
Yeah.
Ian
Yeah.
McKellen's gone. You lose his entire body of work.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
true.
that mean those X-Men films are gone?
Well, he's not in Logan though.
He's not in Logan.
He's not in Logan.
And that's my primary reason.
Okay,
So you can keep Logan.
I just want to make sure you understood the
I'll
boundaries here.
Yeah,
But you
I got you
lose all
this.
the
I'll
X-Men.
trade you the Greatest Showman to keep one of the X-Men. There you go.
No.
I would disagree there.
Before I go to Caleb on this,
Yeah.
the reason that I named it such is he sent me these questions.
Yeah.
Everyone submitted questions. Caleb and I had a conversation about this, and I read it as lose one. And he says, no, sir. Keep
You
one.
keep one, you lose everything.
And I said, no, this isn't good at all.
That's
Oh man.
All right, you're up, Caleb.
I obviously.
I'm already in the game. Wait a minute. Right?
Yeah.
I have my answer prepared because I submitted this one. And this might surprise some people, but Robert Downey Jr. is my answer. And the reason
actually my second.
is because I can actually keep the entirety of the MCU. None of the other actors damage it at all. And that's worth it to me. I lose my favorite movie no matter who I pick because it stars Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
So, because The
Yeah.
Prestige is my favorite movie of
And
all
we
time.
discussed that
Yeah,
as well.
I lose it
Dilemma.
no matter
Yeah.
what.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Robert Downey Jr. because I can keep the MCU intact.
I like it. Hugh?
Oh, Christian Bale.
I was about to say it's not even competition.
And what makes you say that?
Oh, well, I was a really big fan of The Machinist. So.
Not that this is a bad film.
It's not a
Oh wow.
I mean, we got to see what was in that last one.
Oh.
That wraps up question 2. Number 3 of the sauces is Burns and McCoy Mescaline. Y'all ready for this number?
I'm sure that name is just coincidence.
16,600 Scoville heat units.
Also some Tapatio. Cool.
There's a little darkness to it.
It's about a little over triple the last one, but the last one did not really bother you guys.
Yeah. No.
No, like
So
it was triple.
Let me take this easy right here.
Cute mid pour. Whoop. Put that back in the bottle.
A little more than triple. We're
That's
gonna go significantly higher later.
That's too much.
Oh, get it dripping.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of this.
And I'll let you take a bite before I move on to question
All right.
3.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we'll let everybody sauce it up and
You're too kind, Joe.
Damn, if that was question 2, man, y'all must have submitted some heinous nonsense.
I kind of move it up and down.
Okay, roller coaster.
Yeah, you'll see. There's some serious questions, and then there's some fun questions.
I honestly couldn't think of that many funny questions. Like every funny question I had was like, oh, this is kind of lame. Fuck this. Backspace. So. Yeah.
And I think I had, I may be wrong. I think I had freedom to kind of pick and choose.
Right.
I had a lot. to
No, you're
choose
wrong.
from,
You gotta go back.
And I added a couple myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's like
Okay.
25 questions, and
Right.
there's only going to be 10.
Yeah.
Only 10 made the final cut, so
Yeah.
cool.
And then the first one was actually a combination from one from Oz and one from Q.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
The
Great.
second half of that
It
question's
flowed. It
Yeah,
flowed.
yeah, the
Why
first
you
half of
started,
mine was,
who's your dream guest? So
Right. That makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Nice, nice.
All right, Q, you have a bite yet?
Number 3, here we go.
Oh, wait. Oh,
All right,
we
bite 3,
Here we
yeah.
go.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. While that's marinating in your mouth there,
Yeah.
Kevin wants to know, what's the most important life lesson you've ever learned? This is a little more serious here.
It's not bad.
This one. Yeah.
No.
This one's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Most important life lesson? I mean, honestly, maybe learning the difference between failure and opportunity. How in a lot of cases they're the same thing, just a different perspective. I mean, from the outside looking in, there's a lot of what can be perceived as failures in my life, but if you take those things, flip them, learn from them, they're opportunity. And so just being able to use that to create more chances for myself, just to see it in different avenues of life. That's probably my biggest thing, you know. It changes your mindset, changes how you look at things, and changes my actions. So
I'm guessing what you mentioned earlier is a good example of that. Wrestling's coming to an end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fall into the podcast work.
Yeah, no need to be sad about it.
Right.
I mean, it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I had a good run, had a lot of fun, but let's move on to the next thing.
He's fantastic on commentary as well. He's selling himself short
That's
here.
true. That's true. Caleb, what you think?
Yeah, to quote one of the best literary characters of all time, a man ain't never regretted shaking it too many times, but he has regretted not shaking it enough. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my answer, but I had to get it out there. That's such a great example. I would kind of have to kind of piggyback off of that a little bit, and kind of in that same kind of vein, you control how you react to things, right? Like we only have our own certain spheres of control, and they're often way smaller than we believe them to be, right? And you can really only pick how you react to stuff, and that's probably it for me. It's kind of getting looking at yourself and the way you react to things, and taking responsibility for your own perceptions, your own emotions, that sort of thing. That for me has been probably the biggest game changer for my life personally.
All right.
Nice.
Kevin, is your question?
You got it. So obviously, like Caleb earlier, I had some time to sit on this for my own sake, and almost psychically enough, it connects very closely to what you two gentlemen down there said as well. You feel so far away, guys. Mine comes from more of a psychological, psychology POV, but it's definitely if you sit down and look at life introspectively, life is a series of patterns. It always has and always will be. No matter if you're talking about all of time, all of humanity, a country's history, your personal history, whatever the case, everything's a series of patterns once you sit and stay and look at it long enough. And so just keep that in mind, or at least for me, when I think about that, it keeps me in mind. It helps me stay grounded whenever things are, shit, man, I'm going through this rough patch. Well, it's not going to last forever, because eventually the good comes back, and whenever the good moments happen, appreciate them, live in them, appreciate everything that it's granting for you, because it doesn't last forever. And so really knowing the cycles that life tends to make, it's a good way to kind of stay zen in life, so to speak.
That's so good, dude. Because that's one of the things. You look at it. It's were you really enjoying it in the moment, or did you only realize afterwards, right? That was the good times, right?
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to live. But I think a lot of people do it, myself included, at certain points in my life.
I mean, I think everybody has a semblance of
It's
that
hard
level.
not to. I mean, even looking at it from, like 3 of us here, you know, at one point we're like in-ring performers. Like, how many times were you super nervous going into a match?
All the time.
And then, all the time, right? Yeah. And then you get through the match, you get in the zone, and then it's once you get out of the match and look back at it, like, man, that was incredibly fun. But in the moment,
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna leave my cookout tray and then I'll start thinking about that. Because that's what I was always thinking about. Was I got
my finger for that one.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I got some on me and I immediately was like biohazard.
Yeah, exactly. My brain is like, oh, this feels not smart.
Might not be a bit different. Just go ahead and pass out one.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing the twofer.
Oh, the twofer.
The twofer.
The twofer.
The twofer.
Oz, what's your thoughts on that last question there?
So my thoughts are, one of the biggest things that it's really helped me as like a philosophy in life was learning that there's always a balance to everything, in some way, shape, or form. It may not be the way we perceive it in the moment, like you guys were talking about, like failure versus opportunity, but the universe does have a tendency to balance itself out, and honestly, I kind of take solace in that, and like. There's always something that's going to knock you down, period. And picking yourself back up and moving forward for the horizon sort of thing. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's very Jedi of you.
It is, yeah, imagine that.
You great Jedi.
And I bet all the viewers out there, the last thing they expected when they saw Hot Ones Challenge with a bunch of nerds was maturity. But you just heard it right here. It happens. You just heard it.
It does.
I
Thanks for that question, though, man.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I feel bad because none of mine were like that.
Good question, and also I think we need to legally state that none of us are qualified to give any advice.
Oh, right.
No, this is true.
Licensed.
And none of us brought the doctorate. Yeah. Thank you guys. I thought for sure mine was just gonna be like the boring, lame ones.
No.
Again, all I could think of was like, fuck it, So
It's kind of like the stables, a nice mix. We got a little bit of everything.
yeah, that's true.
Number 4, Los Calientes Verde.
Alrighty.
Number 4.
Terrifying.
It really is.
What's the Scoville on this one?
Oh,
Yeah.
Would you like the number, sir?
I
It
would.
is 36,000 Scoville City units.
And just for the viewers at home, like a jalapeno is like, what, 8,000 we said? So, yeah.
I think so.
Kind of has like a chili flavor to it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I got it on my lip.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Number
I do like
4.
None of these have been losses yet. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start with Oz.
Ooh, okay.
If you could put one piece of advice in a time capsule with a guarantee the entire world would read it in 100 years, do they have to follow it?
No, just
They don't have to follow
but
it.
everyone on Earth would get the message.
They would hear your voice, Oz. What would they hear?
Oh, Lord. This is actually a philosophy I use in my life, so I'm going to use it here. I'm quoting a movie. Be excellent to each other.
Oh my gosh, really?
And party on, dudes.
Get the fuck out.
No, I'm serious. Like, for real. Like those movies actually like.
Wait,
shaped
those
a big-
movies. What was the first
Bill
one?
and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Bill and Ted, man. Like those movies actually shaped a big part of who I am.
Keanu Reeves watching just nodded approval.
Damn right. And if that is truth, please, like Tavern Notice Board.
Come be on the show. I mean,
Right?
Right. Yeah.
I would love to play D&D with Keanu Reeves.
That'd be amazing.
Dude, are you kidding me? All day.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's your
Um,
advice?
The first thing I could think of was, whatever you do, don't time travel. You'll just be like Trunks. Right.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't think of anything super serious. I guess it'd be like, whatever the country is, don't fuck it up. Just like, hey, get your shit together. Whatever the country is at that point, I mean, every empire falls eventually. So it's like that country could be fucking. It could be Pangea all over again. Who knows? So we'll just say the country of Pangea. Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck with Pangea.
Don't fuck with Pangea. These bitches don't know about Pangea.
All right, Caleb, this was actually your question.
And you would think I would have something for it, but I'm just sitting here like I already wasted the quote about not shaking it enough times. I should have put that in there.
I kind of felt that a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say, I'm gonna go corny here and say, be good to each other. Like, like if you look at like all the stuff that's like fucked with humanity ever, it's always that, right? Like that's always the root of it. So here we are.
So you're still in mine. Be excellent to each other.
Yeah. So I don't have
good, not excellent.
I don't have any profound thoughts of my own, but thankfully I read a lot of comic books. And
Wait. You read comics?
This is the craziest thing.
Everyone watching like, what's this all CG green screen?
None of these are real. This is all just
It's all cardboard.
Mine, thankfully, these gentlemen are providing the hopeful, optimistic viewpoint. Mine would be not nihilistic, but more grounded, maybe. And I would say, remember this: we're all puppets. I'm just a puppet who can see the strings.
Very nice.
If you can name that book, you get 5 homie points.
The Watchmen.
Final answer?
Yes.
That's correct.
Yeah, boy, give me the points. It's not like I'm on the goddamn show or something.
Because I was immediately thinking Rorschach. Did he say
It's
that?
comedian, isn't it?
It was Dr. Manhattan to Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It had to be Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, he sees all the strings.
That's true.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, I'm about to pour this shit. All right, here we go. Okay.
What they're pouring
thick.
is number
Is
5.
it the thickness?
It's the thickness.
Thick. Well, I like it thick, so.
Same.
Oh, is
but
this the Reaper? Oh, here we go.
it's the Seventh Reaper.
Sauce Leopard presents the 7th Reaper, 59,000 Scoville units.
That's a jump, ain't it?
No.
No more than the rest of them.
That chorus at the time. No.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying these.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I put a little extra on here.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're kind of baptizing that one down.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
You go home.
You can, yeah. Well, actually, I mean, don't underestimate my willingness to go home, but
I'm always willing to go home.
yeah.
Looking at the card here while you're pouring, the 7th Reaper apparently comes from Carolina Reaper peppers. That's where the name is.
I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah, go ahead and douse it, baby.
That's perfect.
Just a little extra information.
Q said he's not baptizing, he's just anointed. There we go.
You know what? Like
It's getting
Simba.
Yeah. Some of that blue magic, baby.
Go ahead and take a bite, Q, and I've got question number
All right.
5 for you.
I'm that toward in half. Okay.
And it's actually your question, except I've altered it a little bit.
That's good, but I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Let's get started.
It's tasty, though.
Question 5. What movie is universally hated that you love, or just maybe don't hate, but also want to do the reverse of that? What's a movie that basically the world loves that you don't?
That's a damn good question. Who came up with that?
That's Q's question.
Man, fuck you.
Number
dude.
5.
That was a good question.
Thank you. Well,
Switch it to the middle.
so man, I'm afraid to say this sitting next to this guy. But a movie that is universally hated that I don't hate, I actually find value in it, like it quite a bit. Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
You thought Iron Man 3 was coming out of his mouth?
No, he would never. But I thought he
yeah.
might. I thought he might secretly like The Last Jedi or something.
I thought we were going to have to end this
no.
podcast.
I could not say that physically sitting next to him.
No.
I have an aura that prevents it.
But a movie that people love that I hate, that one's actually easy. Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok. I don't see the value in it. The same people, a lot of people dislike the latest Thor movie. I dislike that as well. But in my mind, if you like Ragnarok, I don't see why you don't like this one.
So let me, real quick on that. Who here likes Thor Ragnarok?
I didn't mind it. I mean, I didn't love it.
He likes the bitch.
But yeah, there's a certain there's a floor, right, for Oz. Like something's got to be real terrible for him to hate.
Yeah. Like
So Captain Marvel.
That is really terrible.
yeah.
Okay.
But
All
no
right.
one likes that movie.
No one likes
I was just curious because I hear a lot of the, what do you call them? commoners.
The
casuals.
The normies.
The casuals
NPCs.
like
NPCs.
Thor
yeah.
Ragnarok.
They liked. I think liked.
And individuals that read comics and are into the Marvel Universe do not,
Yeah.
such as this group.
Right.
Okay. So Caleb, your question.
So just to be to clarify, it's a movie that I like that everyone hates, and vice versa. Like a movie that
This is a very
that
hard
I hate that
question for
everyone
me.
likes. Okay. So the movie that everyone likes that I fucking hate is very easy. It's A Quiet Place. Fucking terrible film.
Wow.
Doesn't make any goddamn sense. I hate every
know, right?
second
Yeah.
of both of them.
Yeah, dog.
Absolute gutter trash. Unrealistic.
Man, take another bite.
No.
You know what? Like scoop up that like puddle of sauce you got there.
Yeah, take another bite.
However,
Actually.
That was lingering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been lingering a little bit, but
I
like
feel the
it's already gone away.
Yeah.
but a movie that I really like that everyone hates. Let's see. That is tough.
Imagine how.
Because at this table, right, it's like normally I would be like Revenge of the Sith. A lot of people like hate the prequels, but like no one here hates the fucking prequels. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I actually like the second Ewok movie.
Wait,
I
what?
didn't know that was a thing. so-
Wait, what the?
What do you
Wait,
mean
first.
second Ewok?
Yeah,
There's
There's
two
a first?
Ewok movies. Yeah. So there's
the fuck?
Caravan of Courage, which is terrible, and there's Battle for Endor, which is actually pretty good.
I'm assuming you've seen this.
He actually.
I've seen the second one,
Okay.
and I thought
didn't.
that was trash.
Oh, wow. But you like it, or don't hate it, at least.
No. So we actually determined. You've seen the first one,
Oh,
When you watch
that's
it.
what it was?
When you
Okay,
watch
so
it
I haven't
first.
seen the second one.
and it is garbage.
Yeah, the first one was absolutely atrocious.
And the second one, everyone hates it as well, or people don't know it exists. But I actually like it. I don't like love it, but I like it, and everyone hates it. Yeah. So.
Okay.
How about it, Kevin?
So I'm gonna go ahead and say my easy answer here. So the movie that I fucking despise, even though the public keeps making me try to want to like it. Same answer as Q. Fuck Ragnarok, man. I just that entire train. No offense, Watiti. Watiti?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Watiti. I always need Q to correct me on names. Just FYI, everybody, because I'm like,
Oh.
dude, holy fuck, man, dude.
Burning a hole through the plate.
You're drowning the poor chicken, man. It's already dead.
I said you want to go hard, and this man nodded, and then so I went.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Though.
No, go hard into that good night, you know? What was this? Yeah, no, fuck Ragnarok. Again. So, yeah, that's what I'm always saying.
That's a good segue for any of our podcasts.
It really is, yeah. So let's get about fuck Ragnarok. Chances are you're listening to one of our episodes.
That's right.
Sponsor the superhero homies. But the movie that I like that I know is a bad movie, and maybe it's disliked, maybe by everyone at this table, maybe they despise it, or maybe, just maybe, I'm sitting amongst my own kin. I don't know, you guys tell me. I'm actually a fan of the Thomas Jane Punisher movie.
Yeah.
And I know it's a shit movie. I know it's a bad movie. I
same.
know fucking Seether got mad money for how often they played that goddamn song in the middle of the movie. I cannot tell you how broken they are, apparently. But
Thomas Jane carries it, man.
he does. He really does. And it's a fun movie. My dad and I used to watch it together. It's like, hell yeah, that's what got me into this in the first place. Maybe not that movie, but
Right.
watching those quality like FX movies on repeat, like The Punisher, like Blade, with my dad, that's what did it. And so yeah, Thomas Jane Punisher. Fuck yeah.
I don't love it, but I definitely don't hate it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I watch. I sit down and watch it. You know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be like this is the best movie I've ever seen, but I like it.
No. Oh shit, he is a liquidy one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't hard to. Just,
Yeah, it wasn't hard. He's got a splash zone.
I was going in.
Yeah.
I figured, you know what? Might as well.
Call it, bro.
Answer that question before you take that
That's a
bite.
fair point. That's a fair point.
Oh yeah. I got
So the first part is extremely hard for me because I like damn near every movie I watch. Oh God. As far as like ones that I hate that everybody loves, I got this is probably the closest one is Rogue One. I just think I find it very so the reason why is because they literally made this movie to answer one slight plot hole in the original trilogy. So I was like, I mean, it's okay, but I
The
don't
Vader
see-
scenes are great.
The Vader scenes are amazing. I'll give it that, but that's about as far as it goes.
It just gotta
Yeah,
get
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, so those fine.
It has great moments, but it's a bad movie.
They could have saved money by just releasing those 5 minutes via YouTube or Disney streaming, I guess.
Yeah.
It just
Broke my hat.
They could have just been like, hey, those motherfuckers got the
It's the sauce.
plan.
It's the sauce.
I will say though, if that movie hadn't come out, we wouldn't have got Andor.
That's a fair
which
point.
Is fucking
That is a phenomenal
amazing.
show. I will say that
So-
Andor is a
I
phenomenal
haven't
show.
seen it yet.
It's tremendous. You will love
I
it.
need to start.
You will love
I
it.
need to start.
First 2 episodes,
Dude,
very slow.
Very slow. It's the first episode.
I haven't
Once you get
started
past that,
it.
it's
I've
balls to
never
the wall.
played the
It's
game.
good.
It's tremendous.
Yeah. That's valuable. That's good.
But
Second
a
half of
movie.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Before I keep on this conversation.
This should be easy for you.
yeah.
you just pick one.
But I was gonna pick one. Like y'all all groaned at it, like the Bill and Ted movies. Like I loved all of them, and I still
No,
do.
they're not bad. Yeah.
I like them as a
Yeah,
kid.
they're good.
No. Like watch them
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Watch them now.
Oh, I wouldn't do no such thing.
I don't want to ruin them. Yeah.
There you go. All right, what's number 6 here?
All right, so first of all, congratulations, you made it halfway through.
Hey.
And honestly, like, it hasn't been that bad.
Yeah, we're wrecking it here.
Y'all-
We're wrecking it.
you guys,
You wrecked.
Q, I'm surprised.
Hey, man.
Yeah, you ain't even.
They said
sweating.
you were the
Oh,
weakest
yeah?
link.
Yeah, you supposed to be the weakest. I'm over here watching the dome.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
Ain't a single bead of sweat for in that dome.
Number 6 is Collards and Ghost.
Mhm.
So this has
Hopefully, I see lots of great.
Chef
guessing
Sam's
Collards
putting the
and Ghost
soul in soul food with
Oh.
Collard and Ghost. Simple ingredients brought together with love.
Okay.
So
Love.
taste the love, gentlemen. Number 6, we're going to start with you, Oz.
That's actually good.
That's delicious.
Really?
I mean, I feel the flavor hit, and now
I got to tell the viewers, I'm a little disappointed. I expect a lot more suffering already.
We'll get
coming.
there. We'll get there. Yeah.
Wow.
maybe very.
Did I
soon.
mention
They're starting to hit. Yeah.
70,000 Scoville
Yep.
heat?
Nice. Okay.
70,000. Question 6 for you, Oz.
Sure.
What superhero or fictional team would you want to be a member of?
Ooh.
Okay. Now this could be, when I say fictional team,
Right.
not just
That's
superheroes.
something.
You could be a Power Ranger. You could be part of G.I. Joe. You know, 18
Right.
from TV, anything like that. But if you do pick, if you
It's starting to hit though.
pick
Oh man.
a superhero
It's a creeper.
team or something like
Yeah,
that,
it is.
give us your superpower while you're at it.
Ooh. All right. Ooh. That. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm starting to feel that one too.
It's not going down.
No, it's kind of like it's going up. It kind of reminds me of my mom's hot sauce she used to make. It's like it lingers.
It starts delicious. Funny.
Yeah, it's like this is so good.
I love that taste though.
Oh, the flavor was right there. All right, superhero team or like
Fictional team.
Fictional team, yeah. Honestly, I think I would have to go with the Green Lantern Corps.
Okay.
Like most of you all know, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, and just the fact that you can actually use your imagination to create these constructs as a superpower is just really cool to me.
Gotcha.
Not bad.
So I was
not
in
bad.
the Green Lantern Corps.
Gotcha. So you don't have to name superpower because
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
exactly.
Kevin, what you think?
I already know my answer, guys, and I feel like a fucked up person for this, but I want to be a member of the fucking boys, dude.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
the boys, like the 7. Or
No, the actual boys.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, man.
I love the idea of taking on this evil corporation that seems all powerful, that people worship like a fucking deity, you know? And I love the idea of just working, you know, as the underdogs to take that fucking down. And you know they're truly corrupt, so it's like no matter what you're doing, you can probably be very corrupt yourself, that's true, but you're still taking down something as corrupt as you by the end of the day. And obviously my power would be whatever the fuck Compound V gives me. So, easy.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah, right.
So you would be like once they have the V, at least. So
Yeah.
okay. So you wouldn't want to be like a normie.
Theoretically, you would have no powers.
No, exactly. Theoretically, I am me. I am Kevin, which is perfect because that's what I know to work with. But then, in the graphic novels at least, they get access to Compound V much earlier on than the show.
Right. Yeah.
So, I guess if I had to specify, I'd be like the comic book The Boys. Because then it's like, okay, we actually stand a better fighting chance. Compound V, let's go, you know?
Yeah. Otherwise, you're some varying level of degree between Huey and Butcher.
Basically, yeah. And maybe Frenchie if I get some C4, you know? That's about it, yeah.
Translucent doesn't even mean invisible.
What is the invisible cunt?
Caleb, what you think?
I want to be in the Guardians of the Globe. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go get you help after this.
We'll be back after these beatings.
No, I would want to be on the Young Justice team. Superpower. Let's go with. We'll go with teleportation.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think they have one of those on the team. So yeah, that's like that's my favorite of all the like animated shows. So I'll go with that.
What kind of teleportation we talking, bro? We talking Nightcrawler? We talking Blink? I mean, what's good?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would want like a superpower like Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Maybe where you can go a little longer distance.
Misty
than
Step.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Misty Step at will.
Yeah.
You?
So I think I was very close to saying the Justice League, but I think ultimately I have to go with the I'll go with the X-Men. Now the downside of that means that my home gets blown up every 15 issues, and and giant killer robots come after me, and all kinds of bigots.
But hey, you work for your sugar daddy, so he can rebuild that home.
You probably live. I mean.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely live. But the reason why I go with the X-Men is because at least at their core, they have this unifying thing that they all have in common, and that is they're all different. They're all mutants. They're all some kind of social outcasts, and even though they may all view it differently, they all still know they have that one thing in common, and that is that one thing that can cause people like Wolverine and Cyclops to coexist. But as far as my power, man, so the X-Men, they've gotten away from being born with mutations and just flat out have superpowers now. And everything has been done under the sun, but I think that I would probably go with a Magneto level of geomancy. So the ability to control like Earth. So that'd be like earthquakes,
Like Avalanche?
yeah, be like kind of like avalanche,
Yeah, okay.
or quake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that controlling seismic movements and shaping Earth. Yeah, I believe that.
It's not a very sexy power.
Dude, they had such a good version of Quake on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and they just ruined it.
Oh, yeah.
They could have brought her into the MCU. Everybody really liked her. So
What is a sexy power, Joe?
Not that.
What?
No.
Geomancy? You know what, geomancy, I could bring this entire building down right now.
That's not sexy, that's brute.
That's sexy.
is Randy
I
Morris
guess
technically a
that's
geomancer?
preference, guys. Like preference.
Can you just say you like to dick?
I could say, give me a healing factor and some claws, and I'd be like Wolverine number 7,862.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, no kink shame, kink same.
Whatever you're into.
That's funny.
We are at number 7. I'm gonna let you pronounce this.
This is Tyrfing's Curse. It's 99,000 Scoville units.
Fuck, I didn't
Can
know
return that back to the
The numbers are getting higher.
It smells.
Yeah.
Let's put a lock on that one.
And it has what we looked at. It's got habanero, ghost, and scorpion peppers.
Scorpion.
It's a curse.
We haven't had that
Is
yet.
that all?
It's
Like,
okay.
does anybody have greater restoration?
Scorpion's real cute pets, right?
For real? Like,
All right, Q.
I was expecting a D&D joke.
Take a bite.
Do
I got a
it.
question
Do
for
it.
you. Question 7's coming up.
The flavor is good,
oh my god,
Really?
flavor.
but
It's not hurt.
What is this, a food critic show?
So, question 7. We've talked about hating and loving certain movies and among ourselves, genres and other things. but which fandom has the most toxic fan base?
Oh.
Well, I think this
And
is
if
mine.
you can explain it, that'd be even better. First of all, how you feeling after that bite?
It hasn't hit yet.
Right?
Okay.
Like,
It's slow. I think it is
Really?
slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't hot, but I
Yeah.
feel it like.
I don't even feel that.
Because
No, I
we're eating
do.
so many hot things, I actually, I don't know if this is gonna work for shit, but I actually ate that one on the right side only of my mouth so I can feel it. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't feel shit yet. So
He's got tactics over here.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
that's such a great flavor. Like,
Oh, like honestly,
never
I would
tasted
use
it.
I would use that like at the house. Like
What happened was they put too many hot things together, and it just kind of yeah.
Must be the scorpions y'all are tasting.
I know, right? Scorpion brought it back down.
The most toxic
So, yeah.
fandom. That's tough.
Firefly.
Originally, I would say it comes down to superheroes and Star Wars. However, both of those have legitimate gripes. They both also possess legitimate assholes. But man, the most toxic. And this is my own question. I should have an answer for this.
you should.
But I think I'm still gonna slightly lean towards Star Wars as having the most toxic fan base, and I get it. Like their last trequel, last trequel, yeah,
Treacle.
yeah, the last sequel trilogy didn't do well in terms of fandom reception, but like just the mistreatment of some of the cast members that they received online is just uncalled for. And then there's a lot of gatekeeping in Star Wars, even more so than the superheroes, and that's also really saying something. We love to gatekeep here. But so I would say that Star Wars probably takes it. They do everything wrong that the superhero fan base does, but just to a higher degree.
Yeah, I mean, nobody seems to be harassing Brie Larson online, and maybe they should.
It's just me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do
I
that.
know, right? Accuse one person on the message board.
yeah.
You're gonna respond to your own threads.
I'll second everything you
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Man. You see Joe go behind, like.
You know, to compound on that, like another level of toxic fandom that you don't hear a lot is like the people who on the other side of that will love anything with that brand on it, and it doesn't matter what it is. And if you criticize it at all, then like you're the bad guy.
Right.
You know? So definitely ran into that after The Last Jedi came out a lot. But a lot of those people have
Well, I still
come over
see
to
those
my
people
side.
around.
Yeah, they do exist,
Yeah.
but for the most part, they're not really eager to defend it
And
anymore.
I hate that because they take this moral high ground
Right.
that doesn't even exist.
Yeah. And if it does, we have it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
mine is
For shit, dude.
No, that one's smooth, man. I enjoyed that one.
pro fucking wrestling. By far.
Oh damn!
It is the fucking worst. Everything that Q just said about Star Wars times a million, and part of that is like the nature of pro wrestling, where it's like, because the Monday Night Wars happened, then that's how everything has to be. And the toxicity in pro wrestling extends to like people in wrestling, not just the fans, but like the wrestlers, the promoters, the bookers, all of that stuff. Like everybody from Triple H all the way down to like some wrestling fan who comes to the show in gimmick that nobody gets. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much toxicity there, and I hate it because it used to be like a fun, like family thing, but the subculture has just evolved so much into the wrong areas that it's just like everybody's got to be against something. Like nobody can. It's basically politics at this point. Like it's never like, oh, my person is great and they do this. It's always like, well, you guys suck. You know. So pro wrestling, easy answer for me.
That's a good one.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Kevin?
So, I want to say that was hot, but I actually just swallowed some spit, and so it's really awkward in the wrong pipe. Because the last one's kind of like, yeah, that didn't do shit. That one's gonna do some
This
shit.
one's gonna-
That one's gonna fuck us
Yeah.
up. But
Destruction.
it's coming. We promise. You know, we're there. But I'm tossed up between two answers. And I know I'm gonna get this wrong, so someone correct me, please. My first answer was potentially at first gonna be Firm Software game. Like the guys who
Souls
play.
fans.
That's a
Yeah,
good
Souls
one.
fans.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
fuck them. But anyway.
Yeah, that's one of my potential top answers. The other one was basically any online shooter player.
Oh.
Like your Call of Duty, your fucking Battlefields, like those fandoms are just super toxic. To go with one, are you good over there?
Sorry. It took a lot to get out of that bottle.
Yeah, I see you in the back working it over there.
It looked like a worm coming out of there.
Yeah,
This is the one I've been dreading this whole time.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, me too. You want to stay away from this, dude. It's like messing
Yeah,
my eyes from
don't
here.
breathe that in.
Is it more than 10 or?
What?
What? No, I did half and half on one because I had like a long boy.
Yeah. But no, yeah, From Software game players, like, I cannot tell you how many times I've wanted to just sit and enjoy, like, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, any of the Dark Souls, and, like, I'll sit there and, like, joke with other video game players I know in my social circles about, like, hey, you know, so I'm doing this is my build I'm doing, and then immediately some other asshole who thinks that he knows his shit, he's got up in the fucking the hierarchy of Elden Ring because he's played it 30 goddamn times in 1 week. He's like, your build is trash, you're gonna be bad at this, you're not gonna be able to take on this, the millennia, whatever the fuck, boss. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this is an outlet. I just want to play a video game, you know? Like, you know, crucify me, please, for wanting to be a Dex build. I don't know, fuck, so.
And unfortunately, they won Game of the Year, so they're gonna keep riding
Exactly,
that.
yes! And you're just like, how'd that fucking win Game of the Year when God of War came out the same year?
Right.
Not going easy into that night.
Yeah.
You gotta clean the floor. So that's my night. Yeah. Anyways.
Let's see, like, you know, Q freaking stole mine, and then Caleb had to one up it. But I will say, like, just to add some variety to it, I actually just covered this not too long ago on my podcast. Dungeons and Dragons has actually had a lot of
Especially
gatekeeping.
recently,
Yeah.
You gotta shake it, bro. It's thick.
Like, you've got everything
want
from
to.
the gatekeepers from old players versus new. You've got the gender, of course, gatekeeping, but you also have the new fan base that is coming in based off of shows like Critical Role and stuff like that. Because I know there's so many people out there because like they created this whole thing called the Matt Mercer effect, which is Matt Mercer is the Critical Role DM, and people watch this show and expect their dungeon masters to be him.
Oh, wow.
And like that is not what he wanted. Like he just wants people, you know, he's just putting out stuff. But like it's become a kind of a big thing. So
You don't play D&D, do you, bro? No?
That
Would you be interested?
would be incredible to play D&D with Joe.
It would be.
It'd be fun as fuck. I think
and you know what? Like
Plus, I don't hang out with you enough, dude. I see you like maybe once a goddamn year. Yeah.
Aren't you about like tour of the world or something though?
Nah, I'm not. Nah.
Oh,
You know what I'm thinking?
yeah.
You know what I'm thinking?
Joe, I got a spot for you, man.
bro, yeah, like this would be the perfect exposure for you too.
Yeah, he's gonna run a Marvel
a
based.
Yeah. Literally a superhero
No,
campaign.
I could deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I could
So
deal with that.
that'd be a good entry point. Yeah. Oh, fuck, man.
We're going on a look.
Did you just take a bite of?
You took a bite of this one already?
My bad.
No, go. Let's just go.
Oh,
You're already in the sauce.
Oh, yeah,
Pun
yeah.
intended.
Just so you know, it's the bomb evolution.
This is the
It
notorious.
contains
Mystery.
135,600 Scoville heat units. Number 8, enjoy.
How much sauce did you guys
So
put on?
I put a good bit.
I did too.
What?
Like if I was gonna do this bullshit, I was gonna fucking taste it.
Oh, good.
It's so bad. Ugh.
What makes it so awful is everything here is extract. And so there's not like blended up peppers, it's all extract. It's fucking
Okay, that
gross.
heat's getting there too.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Joe, I don't even know how you're in the room.
Oh,
I just want to point out we've kind of gone up by doubling
I can
and
feel it.
sometimes
I
tripling.
can feel it in my ears.
The
Yeah,
next
ears.
jump
Oh.
is about 4.5 times that one. Just so you know.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my
So
god.
the
Okay.
doubling and all that is over with. But Oz, question 8. And
Okay.
since this one's nice and hot, this is kind of a fun one to lighten the mood.
Oh,
for
I
you.
just tried to touch my face.
Are you guys okay?
I'm not having fun.
What famous movie or story would you want to see adapted into a Muppets movie?
Whose question was this?
Oh God.
That's a good ass question. Give me some thought.
And which role would be the human character and the actor that you would cast in that role? So, this should make you feel much better.
No, it's so bad.
It's really like it's mostly the flavor, but now the heat's starting to kick in, and I got some of
I have nothing
on my
but
lip a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
All right. So.
Oh, straight up, huh?
God damn, guys. I mean, wow.
I mean, you were in California, man. You tasted this stuff before.
No, this shit. Yeah. Admittedly, Joe, it does taste really bad. Like, not even a good flavor.
It's a horrible.
All I have is burn.
Muppet movie.
So,
Turn a movie into a Muppet movie.
you guys good?
No.
Never better.
I'm impressed.
You know what? This movie got fun. Mass Effect.
That's gotta be a full-on 3 movie, though,
Right? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Who's the human?
Who's the human? It'll be obviously Commander Shepard. Has to be. Man, who would I cast that? Dang, that's a good one.
I get Muppet and Sesame Street confused all the time. So
Muppets got
I
the little
think-
green frog.
I would probably go with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
okay.
Honestly,
What?
Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
For Shepard.
yeah, hell yeah.
He's not in enough stuff right now. So.
I know, right? Yeah, we don't cut him enough money.
I know, right? Oh god,
great.
that.
What do you think, Kevin?
My eyes are watering now.
It still hurts just as bad.
No,
While he cools off over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
To be honest,
And
I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time picking just one. Like, I keep thinking of some ideas that are pretty cool. Jesus Christ. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to have so much blank space in the air, but
I got blank space as well. It's just because my entire sinus cavity.
I'm just letting them cool down. Apparently, I'm just giving them some time.
goddamn fire breathing dragon.
Right?
bruh,
Um.
that was horrible.
It still burns just as bad. Like, it's not any better.
Nope. And like my lips are hurting now.
Yeah,
because I got a little bit
You
on my
know
mouth.
what movie I think would be fascinating, and not because I actually know this movie so well. Actually, that's a 2-part answer, I guess. Either Labyrinth or Hellboy. I think would be fascinating to see as fucking Muppets.
I think I'm better.
Yeah, because like, imagine that shit. Like all those creative ass weird monsters with like all the like the eyes in the center of the hands and shit like that. I think that'd be a weird ass Muppet experience. Yeah, yeah.
Have you not seen The Dark Crystal? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Nothing that extreme though.
Yeah.
For your Mass Effect one, I need Gonzo to be that reporter so that I need fucking decks.
Right? Bam! I'm 100% down for this.
That's awesome.
Human character?
Oh, thank you. I forgot. Bring back David Bowie. Just have him play him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hard request.
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. If I could dream.
All right.
There you go.
Caleb?
I'm actually going to kind of
Start to come down.
I'm going to piggyback off of like several of Kevin's answers.
Woo!
I'm going to do The Greatest Showman and keep Hugh Jackman as the
That makes it a better movie. Yeah.
I actually love The Greatest Showman though. So.
You know I should.
Likewise.
I should have picked fucking Lemez, dude. So
Oh.
people could shut the fuck up about it finally.
That's true.
What's the question again? Okay.
So you take any
It's a lot.
adaptation. This was mine. You take any adaptation. It's a Muppet movie. You have to cast the one because the Muppet movies always have one human. So you have to. Which character is the human and who are you casting?
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna do one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. I'm doing Alien.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Good lord.
And
Muppet Aliens.
the human, I am going to have. Let me think.
Good over there?
Oh yeah.
Man. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do. Ooh, I can't think of a good first one. Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna make Emma Stone my Ripper.
Oh, that's actually a good call. I like that.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Cool.
It says 15 out of 10 heat on the.
That's
That fraction makes no sense.
So, before you guys take a bite,
Yeah.
number 9,
It's not going to be worse. I don't
Dingo Sauce Company with the Psycho hot sauce. And I just mentioned the last number 8 was 135,000.
Yep.
This is 666,000 Scoville units.
What a convenient number.
So, like I said, yeah, it's straight from hell.
How are you guys holding up, by the way?
Like, I
That
was
last
doing
one
okay. Like,
wrecked.
it did a good bit. Yeah.
I'm
Like
good,
it's coming down. Like now, like I
Yeah.
just got a little sting. When
Yeah,
I
it's just a
speak.
slight sting on the mouth now, but
But it was fire breathing dragon fucking me for a bit. Yeah.
You guys take a bite, and I'll ask question 9,
All right.
beginning with Q.
Okay.
it's got great flavor. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
This sounds like a fucking food critic show. I love it.
It's way better than the last one. Oh my god, you taste so good.
So, question 9. Would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors or into the future to meet your descendants?
Well, I mean, either way, I'm fucked. If I go back in time, I'm fucked with them. So,
Damn.
Oh man.
Damn.
yeah. Whoever presented this question did not think this was all the way through.
Well, it don't matter. You know, it's just ancestors. Period.
Yeah,
It does. You ain't gotta stay there.
I'm aware.
And it doesn't have to be from like a specific time frame.
Yeah,
You go to Pangea.
I could. Man, that's a
I think the last one was hotter.
Maybe it's just because the last one's just worse. It's a chemical burn, literally.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I'll travel forward because I'm more interested in seeing what the future looks like in the past. And I really don't care that much about my descendants. I don't have any kids that I know of. So
Right. Yeah.
so yeah, that'd be mine.
No babies from the X-Men sheets.
I was gonna leave it.
There's plenty of babies on the X-Men sheets.
There it is. Those bros had sheets. You gotta get you some new sheets. Get you some Justice League sheets.
Honestly, that Psycho is not as.
No, it wasn't.
No.
The last one was worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bomb's the worst.
Honestly, I don't mean to be that guy.
We all
I'm
said you were the most
disappointed.
prepared for all of this.
Yeah, I'm just kind of well, fuck. I was looking for the bomb to be like, oh fuck me, you know, like a fucking cartoon character, but nothing. Yeah.
Not to call you out, but you did put less on there than any of us. I think you were.
No,
you
I
were,
put the same amount as
you
Q.
were like
I made sure
micro-
like I did the same as someone else. Yeah. So.
Oh, I don't know. He had it lumped on there. I thought.
I mean, but I don't know, fucking know.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember that point in time. I have trauma now.
I
So.
feel it.
I do have a little bit of heat from that one, a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as the last one.
Yeah, the other one was like I didn't want to speak because like it hurt to move
Right.
air through my mouth.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, Caleb. You going into the past or into the future? You know what I thought you would say, by the way, on this? You go to the past to try and give some advice.
Yeah, I'd be like, buy Bitcoin, sell it before 2020.
Yeah, the Back to the Future routine, right?
Yeah, I would totally do that. Yeah, I mean, if I can talk to them,
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like, I'm kind of with you on this. Like, I don't intend on having any descendants. So I guess I could go into the future to make sure I was successful. But yeah,
Where y'all at? No one's here.
No one's here.
All right.
I'ma head out.
Yeah, nobody. No. Okay.
What
No.
about Caleb?
Yeah, I'm like,
And then again, I'ma head out.
show me a picture of your grandmama right now. No, I would. Yeah, I'd probably go into the past, right, and give them some get rich advice, you know. And then, knowing my luck though, it'd be a Trunks thing, and it wouldn't alter my timeline at all.
Right. Nice.
Kevin?
Future, because I want to see them future cars.
Flying cars.
Yeah.
Fifth Element type action.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I probably won't have any descendants sadly either. So you know, the boring answer. Kudos. Well, I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, I got nothing. No wait. Yeah, you both have kids. Yeah, that's right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
kudos to you guys. See your descendants. Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't go in the future.
It's tradition to put a little extra on
It
this.
is tradition to put a little
So
extra.
the reason why I wouldn't go into the future is because I'm a very firm believer in if you start seeing your future, it's not going to come into existence.
Okay.
Something will change because you have this information you didn't have before.
Unless it's the Trump's timeline rule. Then.
Obviously, depending on the type of time travel, but ultimately, I would go back in the past to. Honestly, I'd probably. I would probably go and see my my ancestors and just to see where I came from. I think that would be something like it was like a more personal journey than for like overall society.
Would you know though? Would you just be like, this might be Scandinavia?
I mean,
It's the last dab. It's customary to put a little extra.
put a little extra. Okay.
We're moving on to number 10, the last dab Apollo. As I mentioned, we're going up exponentially.
Yeah.
This is 2 million plus Scoville heat.
Whoa! Plus, like they didn't even got a.
Yeah, no, they just said plus. They said we can't rate
At
this.
least
Okay.
2 million.
This is actually the season 18 pack. So then the current one that they have, the new last dab they're using right now, it hasn't even been tested yet. Like they have like a to be announced for the Scoville.
Nice.
It does say
They said we don't like none of these guests.
it's tradition to add extra dabs, so you guys weren't joking.
Did you guys add the dab?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I was about to say, we
sure.
we haven't been bitches yet.
It's a fucking hefty ass dab.
I mean, honestly,
this
like,
man
I'm a
said-
little.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little more disappointed than I thought I would be, though. Like this hasn't been that
we
bad.
haven't
So am I.
finished yet. We haven't finished. The race isn't done.
I just want to point out that Tom Holland made it all the way through this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
It's fucking Spider-Man.
He's also thrown in a Disney factory.
His spider sense should have warned him.
Is that enough?
Right.
Do I need to add an extra dab, or do you think that's
If
enough?
you gotta ask, then you gotta ask. There you go.
You know what?
Yeah.
Balls deep, guys. Balls deep.
Balls deep.
You know the thing about
Where's that instant heat?
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Instant heat. Instant heat.
There you go.
But yeah, the thing about going balls deep, sir.
you can't go any deeper.
I feel like that's gonna be like the catchphrase you guys say after you jump off a building together, like, once you goes balls deep, you can't go any deeper.
I want to change my time capsule.
I love it. Yep.
All right.
Are we
Have a
on? Are we?
bite. Have
Here
a
we
bite
go.
for the last
3, 2,
question.
1.
Cheers, boys.
Some brave individuals.
That's interesting.
It's got a strangely sweet taste to it.
Let me see if there's anything sweet included here.
The apples. Well, one of them, I think number 2.
The Apollo pepper is what it's based out of here. So Apollo is only for the brave.
Woo! We did it. We brave.
Question 10.
Definitely feel that in my nose.
Finish with Oz. We're gonna start with Oz here.
Okay.
It's a zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
You have to pick 3 individuals
Okay.
to be on your survival team. 1 has to be at this table.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. 2
2 can be anyone real. They could be celebrities, athletes, your mom, whoever. 2 of those, someone from the table, explain.
All right. So someone from this table. I'm thinking. I mean, obviously instant heat, but I'm thinking actual survival.
Yeah, there's only one. Well, it could be anybody at this table. Like, it could be you included.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be.
All right.
Okay.
It's starting to. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Feeling it?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Hit
I got a little right here.
That one-
It hit a second round.
Okay.
And a third.
Honestly, and like realistically, I would probably go Kevin.
Your boy!
Mostly because like he's done a lot of traveling, backpacking, stuff like that. So
Excuse me, I got
Plus, you have to
stretched.
take this instant heat shirt off.
okay. God damn.
Let me put mine on.
You don't get one.
I would definitely bring my partner Don. He has a lot of herbalist things he would bring to the table. And god damn, that's hot. Okay. Hold on.
Fucking A.
This one's living up to it.
Yeah, this one's getting me, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All
This
right.
one wasn't that bad for me, actually.
You don't look like you're disturbed at
Oh,
all.
it's hot. Yeah.
It is hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
My
another
last.
Monday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to think. Like I'm having a very hard time focusing right now.
I told you.
Okay. All right. damn it. Like, I'm oh, man.
Do we need to come back to you?
The
Yeah,
media
like,
training.
Yeah. Like, I'm actually pretty fucked up right now. I can't think.
Yeah, it was bad.
This one's kicking in. All right, I guess we'll move on to Kevin.
Fuck yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead and pick my person here at the table first. I gotta go with you, Q. Down there with the milk. 2 reasons. 1, I've lived with you for almost 10 fucking years. If there's anyone I know I can survive with, boom, right there, that guy.
Right. Yeah.
And then reason number 2, you're gonna be my grounded motherfucker. I'm gonna be the guy who's like, hey, here's the plan, we gotta go get these supplies, we gotta do this. I'm gonna look at you and you're gonna be like, Kevin, that's a goddamn bad idea. You can't do that. That's a dumbass white person idea. You're right, okay? Let's rethink this. How many other people am I picking?
2 more.
2 more.
It doesn't have to be someone you know.
Right.
You can pick a celebrity, an athlete, the president, whatever.
Yeah, I will say one other person I do know, someone I rarely have brought up on the show here, but I will pick my brother. He is a profoundly talented builder. Very, very exceptionally talented with carpentry, plumbing, electricity, excuse me, everything. So, without a doubt, my boy Rick. And then for the last person, fuck, I mean, who's a fucking gardener or something who can like actually plant food for the future, you know? I'm trying to think, I know who I'd bring. Oh, it's just kind of the back of the throat.
Right.
I would bring, shout out to my boys, all of us from good old T-Town. Who here remembers the agricultural teacher?
Mr. K.
Mr. K. Mr. K.
He looked like the guy from the Rudolph movie.
Yeah.
The
lumberjack.
Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah.
He looked like Yukon Cornelius. Yeah.
Oh. All day. All day. He knows how to grow every fucking thing. Yeah.
Can you finish?
I think so. Yeah.
We're going back to you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. So,
Damn.
honestly, just based off of the information I've got, like I would probably go with a man named Sherman Gills. He's very resourceful at building, has a lot of mechanic skills, stuff like that. So I would definitely go with him.
All right. Caleb, moving to you.
You are on the team from this table.
Hell yeah.
Because I've seen your fucking paper at the gun range. And this motherfucker gonna kill some zombies. And your weapons knowledge, like you're very in depth. Like you could build a gun if you need to. Like that's definitely getting you on the team.
Yeah, I think Joe is low key Joel.
Yeah.
Lazarus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just forgot the L in your name. Yeah. You gotta play that game, brother. So good.
And so it's
First or second?
Do the
Either
game
way.
first.
it's one person on the table, 2 people that I
Two other
know,
people.
and that's it. That's the whole
That's it.
team. It's 4
Yep,
total.
yep.
You and me and you and now 2 more.
Me, you, and 2 other people. I'm gonna bring our friend Dylan that we played D&D with. Because he's a very logic person, based person.
Okay.
He's not gonna let emotions like make his decisions, I don't think, and he's very into like all kinds of crafts and shit. So, Dylan, you're on the team. And then I'm gonna bring Kat Dennings for unrelated reasons. We're gonna need to repopulate the earth.
That's a hell of an answer. Yeah.
All right. About those grandkids.
I want to change my last answer to I'll go to
Good
check out my
call back.
descendants.
Good call.
Yeah.
What's your answer?
All right. Okay, so it's one person at this table, one celebrity, and then one person that I know.
It had to be a celebrity.
So,
Pick
athlete
the
or
2 real people.
Yeah.
One
It
person
can't
can
be
take
Batman.
2 other people that are they're real and alive. You don't have to know them.
All right.
You can pick the guy off Survivor, whatever. You know, it's just
Yeah, I was like, Bear Grylls wouldn't be a bad choice.
right. Something like that's possible.
Only that's who I was gonna go with. Was Bear. I've only seen Facebook clips, but the guy knows what he's doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, those are trustworthy.
Yeah.
You guys good?
I'm burning.
No, I'm good now. Like
It's not as bad as it was, but for a minute there, I was
man, like my eyes were watering, my nose was. I was like, ooh,
my
okay.
sinuses are cleared for the foreseeable future.
I can breathe.
I'll go with for the other person. I'll go with my dad.
Oh yeah,
That makes a lot of
Ranger,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, he's even more stoic than me, and the man spent almost 30 years working for DNR.
Yep. That's a good call. That's a good call.
Mhm.
And yeah, so.
Your dad's awesome.
And for the person at this table, I'm taking Wolverine.
Oh, wait a minute. You literally get that one figure as is. Yeah. He's just standing there.
Well, let's see. I am going to go with Joe's a good answer, but I feel that if shit hit the fan, Joe would leave me. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Kevin because reasons he stated earlier, we've lived together more than most married people make it.
No.
And
Yeah, he picked you. You can't not pick him.
Thank you. Well, generally, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Unbalanced relationship.
yeah. I mean, together we definitely survived some horrid shit that hit the fan.
You move all the hard shit, I'll climb the shit for us. We good. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fastball special.
Hell yeah. Now you're talking.
That's
Nobody
just
throws-
You fucking throw me. Oh, fuck.
that's not getaway tactic. Oh.
You son of a bitch.
See, one of y'all should have brought me. He said, zombies will be eating me while you get away.
That only works one time.
Yeah,
One time.
Yeah, true.
One time.
Yeah. Well, the bottles are partially empty.
Yeah.
I'm out of questions. You guys survived.
We made it.
Yeah,
This guy's
Like,
sweeping up more into the remaining chicken here,
Yeah.
just for fun.
It's for fun.
Well, guys, this has been off the rails.
It's been so fun.
yeah,
This
it's
has
definitely
been,
good.
this
Thank you for the chicken.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Joe, thanks for hosting. This is like this would be like if these guys asked me to come on and do a podcast, like host it, and like they're gonna play with spiders. Like that's what it'd be like for me to be.
Now,
These are good spiders.
I've got a rule: if it's spicier than ketchup, I don't eat it.
Yeah, mayonnaise is
Wow.
spicy.
Be careful, there's some spicy ketchup out there.
There is, yeah, that's true.
I won't mess with that either. Then.
This is great.
Oh.
Are we
man.
plugging shows?
I was about to say,
Here?
Yeah, I guess we go around the table and everybody can plug what they got coming up. Tavern Notice Board is the rookie at the table.
Yeah. So, of course, I'm going to be doing. I like to release an episode every other Sunday. So this coming up Sunday will be another release. But also, I'm going to be covering, reviewing the Legends of Vox Machina season 2. The new episode comes out on Friday, so I'll be covering that. But as far as, of course, upcoming, once the Dungeons and Dragons movie comes out, I'll be covering that as well as a review. But yeah, definitely check out the Tavern Notice Board, guys.
Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you already know I gotta plug the good old-fashioned superhero homies. Oh man, I gotta stretch again. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that flag in the background. Oh my gosh. What an amazing show. Dear Lord. Q and Kevin.
I myself am a fan of that show.
Yeah, it's great.
me too.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, exactly. Such a good ass show. So homies watching who are normally on our show, thank you for participating with us on our Hot Ones take. Come on back to the Superhero Homies afterwards. Let us know, of course, all the love that you got. We want to see it. We want to read it. So thank you.
Yeah. Entertainment Evolved up in here. Hot Ones is not a sponsor.
Oh, thank you.
You can buy these sauces. We did. I would encourage you to. They make really great products. A lot of these were quite delicious.
Yeah.
Only 2 out of the 10 made me hate my existence.
Yeah.
Which I think isn't bad.
not at all.
We all did better than Tom Holland.
Right? Yeah.
So actually, we talked about this a little bit earlier. The hit TV show The Last of Us is out, so my next 8 or so episodes is actually going to be reviewing episodes of that. And if I have my way with it, then everybody at this table is going to make it onto some of those. So we got that coming up, and a lot more. And then to cap off the current season, we're on season 6 right now. The very last episode is going to be a What Makes a Great Villain episode with
Nice.
Q right here next to me. We opened up the season with what is the protagonist, and we're going to close it with the antagonist side of that.
Feel free to just continue making references to the superhero homies' take on what makes a great villain. You know, just say it. You know?
And I'm sure it'll come up. But I did for the protagonist one, I did tell him he can't use Batman for anything. So like I guess.
What did you talk about?
Well, hey, you have to go check out the episode.
I know, right?
Find out. Yeah.
Q over here just like having a heart attack, sweating more than these hot sauces made him sweat. Like, so. Captain America? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
Swain?
you can find us on YouTube and pretty much anywhere your podcasts are held. So
That's great.
Coming up on the Superhero Homies podcast, we have a live watch of one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. That's right, Howard the Duck. The classic Howard the Duck movie.
Oh my god.
We will
Not
be
it.
sitting down. I was actually going to ask Oz to join me.
I was going to say, I'm 100% down for this. Like, you know, I like crappy movies, man. I'm so down.
So, which one you coming on, man? You gotta come on this Howard the Duck shit.
Yeah, I'll skip old Howard.
yeah. hashtag
I'll skip with you.
Obviously, we have Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania review coming up.
True.
And also, I'm going to space this out a little bit here because I don't want 2 villain episodes, even though they both be different and excellent. But I was going to do a biggest villain jerk episode. Yeah, that's where I look at some of the biggest jerks in superhero comic books and then analyze why they're the biggest jerks. What did they do? And why is Reverse Flash number 1?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
Reverse Flash. Now you have to do the episode.
Yeah.
There's actually other day somebody we were talking about getting struck by lightning, and the other person was like, "Well, if you got Barry Allen's powers, would you get struck by lightning? And like if you knew you were going to survive?" And I was like, "Does Reverse Flash exist, and does he hate me?"
Right.
Because if so, no, I don't want that shit.
Yeah. Good point. All right.
Well,
shit.
And I'm Joe with Suplexes Microphones. We cover a lot of independent wrestling, and we haven't had a show in a little while. Once COVID hit, we backed off a little bit, but we are still operational, and you can find all of our information at Suplexes Mics. That's Facebook and Instagram, and we're on YouTube as well.
Hey, thanks for hosting this for us, man.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is fun.
Assemble.
Definitely.
Assemble.
Assemble.
We did it.
We did do it. Yeah, we did.